Best Actress. The winner was
Jessie Buckley.
Do I like this win?
Boring.
Is Jessie Buckley good in Hamnet? Yeah. Did she earn this Oscar? Yeah. Do you want to see my live reaction to Jessie Buckley winning an Oscar?
Jessie Buckley.
This is the first Oscar win and second nomination for
That's the Kuleshov effect, bitch! Didn't know you was gonna learn something today. Before we even talk Hamnet and all the exciting and crowd-pleasing child deaths, I would just like to take a moment to bemoan the current state of the Oscar race. We were all told Jessie Buckley is a lock to win this Oscar in August, then she wins all the precursors, then I'm able to see Hamnet in January, and I'm like, yeah, she's good. Is there any chance that anyone else can win? No? You've already decided that this is Jessie Buckley's year? Alright, I mean, I guess I just would have liked to have been part of the conversation, that's all. Don't worry about me, I'll just be over here watching movies and stuff. Y'all seen Companion? Came out earlier in the year. Sophie Thatcher's really good. You want to talk about her? No? Alright, it's just Jessie Buckley? No other options? I mean, there's going to be 5 nominees, right? So, like, technically we can pick somebody else. No, it's just Jessie Buckley, okay. No, don't get me wrong. This is like really, really fun. I can't wait to see her 5th televised acceptance speech. She looks real surprised, doesn't she? Like she had no idea she was going to win this Oscar. This is a lot of fun. Of course, none of this is Jessie Buckley's fault. All she did was give a great performance in a movie people liked. Bitch. I like Jessie Buckley. She's definitely on the Oscar trajectory. She received a previous nomination for The Lost Daughter. She's done great work in films like Women Talking, Wild Rose, I'm Thinking of Ending Things, and, Men, I guess? Although I didn't really care for that film. So wait. That's only 4 movies. Okay, so I could argue it's too soon. I mean, I am ignorant regarding her theater and television work, but her filmography is still pretty light. I don't think there's any rush to give her an Oscar. She's probably got 1 or 2 more solid chances in her future. But the Academy loves giving an award to a young lady, and now that she's got the Oscar, she's free to cash in and do something just for the money. So this win is fine, it's just not the least bit exciting. I also didn't really care for Hamnet. I mean, I know that Hamnet and Hamlet are in fact the same name, entirely interchangeable in Stratford records in the late 16th and early 17th centuries. Like, I'm with it, I'm hip, and I'm no dummy. It feels weird to say this, but the only part of Hamnet I liked was the dead kid. Spoiler alert, Hamnet dies, and it's beautifully shot, scored, and acted. It really affected me. Like, I was sad when that kid died. But then there's all that Shakespeare stuff, and I kind of don't get it. Like, it's not like I'm confused. I don't want to sound like a dummy dum-dum. But is it weird that she comes to her husband's play at the end of the movie and is like, what is this? Some kind of witchcraft? That's my William, but he's not himself. He's acting like a ghost. But he's not a ghost. Why are they all saying Hamlet? That's 1 letter off from my dead son's name. Hey, lady. Actually, Hamnet and Hamlet are in fact the same name, entirely interchangeable in Stratford records in the late 16th and early 17th centuries. Oh, thank you. That actually explains a lot. You'd think at some point in her life she would be like, hey, Big Willie, what you writing? And he'd be like, oh, it's a play. Well, what's the play about? It's about a prince and his father dies, his mother marries his uncle, he kills his girlfriend's dad, he tries to poison and stab everyone, and eventually he dies too. Well, aside from all the death, that really bears no similarity to our lives whatsoever. What's it called? Hamlet? Hamnet? After our dead son? No, I said Hamlet. Oh, I'm sorry, I must have misheard you. But wait! Aren't Hamnet and Hamlet in fact the same name? Entirely interchangeable in Stratford records in the late 16th and early 17th centuries? You know what? You're right. You got me there. Okay, enough of that hilarious bit. Who else we got? So it may sound weird that I'm poo-pooing Hamnet because my vote is going to a movie that took me 3 tries to get through, and even then I needed some breaks in between. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You is not a movie I would ever describe as crowd-pleasing. In fact, at times it's a little punishing to its audience. The reason it took me 3 attempts to watch was entirely my fault. I wasn't ready for it, too tired, too distracted. But I can't be completely to blame, though, can I? The movie is shot almost entirely in tight close-ups and is basically constructed like an anxiety attack. It's a challenging film, but a rewarding one, and some of the visuals have stayed with me long after the movie's over. And Rose Byrne is fantastic, easily getting my vote. My vote, Rose Byrne. If I had legs, I'd kick you. It takes an extraordinary actress to hold this film together. A lesser actor couldn't engage an audience enough to let their patience be tested as long as the makers of this film like to test you. And let's look at Rose Byrne's Oscar trajectory. Oh right, she does silly comedy, so we can't respect her the same way. Get Him to the Greek, Bridesmaids, Neighbors, Spy. These are all comedies where Rose Byrne gives real and honest performances. Now, I'm not saying she should have been nominated for any of these, but you can clearly see why Jessie Buckley is treated like the more serious actor. And I disagree with that assessment, just in case anyone was confused. If I were to engage in conspiracy theory for a moment, I might wonder out loud if the Academy even watched If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. It's not an easy sit, especially if you're going in cold, but watching the first 10 minutes is enough to put Rose down as a name check. So I wouldn't be surprised if people just put her down because they liked her. I also don't understand how she won a Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Comedy Musical. When are y'all giggling?
I didn't sing in this movie, guys.
I think you saw that Rose Byrne and Conan O'Brien were in a movie together and just assumed comedy.
You make an ass of you and me!
But now's not the time to get into what the Golden Globes find funny. As for the rest of the nominees, I loved Renata Reinsva in Sentimental Value. It feels weird having her in lead actress when Stellan is in supporting, but nobody cares about category fraud anymore, just as long as she's nominated. If it weren't for the fact that she already has 2 Oscars, I'd be voting for Emma Stone in Begonia. This is hands down my favorite performance in the category. The way she switches her intent and motivation on a dime is amazing to watch. She's able to stay ahead of every twist and turn in the script, so by the time her truth is finally revealed, it all makes sense somehow. But there's no way Emma Stone can win a 3rd Oscar before any of these ladies has won. You see what I did there? I showed restraint. I really do think that Emma Stone is the best in this category. And I didn't agree with her first 2 wins. I thought the La La Land win was a mistake, and I thought the Poor Things win was too soon. The Oscars should have waited, and now it would have to be a weak category or an unquestionably superior performance for me to consider giving Emma Stone a 3rd Oscar. Now, if anyone's confused, I'm using this as like a comparison to Sean Penn winning his 3rd Oscar over 2 guys who may not get another chance, just so you understand the dots I'm trying to connect here. And finally, we have Kate Hudson in Song Sung Blue. That's right, the fake Neil Diamond biopic. And you know what? It's pretty good. I liked it. Kate Hudson's not hurting anyone by being here, so I don't hate this nomination. It is weird. This spot could have gone to Chase Infinity, Amanda Seyfried, Eva Victor, or Jennifer Lawrence based on precursors. But Kate Hudson got it. It's really no harm, no foul, since we all knew who was winning anyway. Congratulations, Jessie Buckley. I can't wait until you win your 2nd Oscar over some dumb old veteran character actress. Who's it going to be? Sigourney Weaver, Annette Bening, Glenn Close? How about Catherine Keener finally gets her best shot at an Oscar, but Jessie Buckley needs to win her 2nd? That'll be a lot of fun. Man, I love the Oscars. Best Supporting Actress. The winner was
Amy Madigan.
Do I like this win? Yes. This is what the supporting category should be about. A character actor showing up in a movie and just eating everyone's lunch. I guess if we can't get Delroy an Oscar, we can at least have Academy Award-winning Aunt Gladys. Aunt Gladys, instantly iconic. As soon as I saw Weapons, I thought, well, I'm giving her Best Supporting Actress, but those wussy Oscars will never do it. Then they do it. And I'm like, whoa, up high, bro. Weapons rules, Aunt Gladys rules. Awesome choice. I love when an older actor wins for chewing. Jack Palance, Walter Houston, Allison Janney, Jamie Lee Curtis, Ruth Gordon. When I saw her husband Ed Harris sitting there, I was like, where's his Oscar? Then I remembered he lost for Truman Show to James Coburn. Bad luck, Ed. He ran into an older and chewier character actor, just chewing his way to glory. Let's talk about the other nominees. From sentimental value, we have Inga Ibsdottir Ilias and Elle Fanning. I like both of these nominations. I want to go out on a limb and say if Elle Fanning wasn't nominated, I think Inga Ibsdottir Ilias has more of a chance of winning. But that could just be my Oscar conspiracy brain working. Tiana Taylor is very good in One Battle After Another. I thought Tiana Taylor was going to win this. I thought that would be One Battle's acting win, but unfortunately I was wrong. Wunmi Musako in Sinners, I don't quite understand. It's not that I don't like the performance, but I was more on the Haley Steinfeld train. But my vote, Amy Madigan, Weapons. Good job, Oscars. Best Actor. The winner was
Michael B. Jordan.
Do I like this win? Hells yeah! This is an instance where I voted differently, but I am so much happier with the outcome. For the record, this is a damn fine lineup. I would swap Wagner Moura or Timothée Chalamet for Jesse Plemons in Begonia, but this is the Oscars. You never get everything you want. So getting it out of the way, my vote, Ethan Hawke, Blue Moon. I loved Blue Moon, and this is my favorite Ethan Hawke performance in a career of great Ethan Hawke performances. This dude should have an Oscar by now, so that's where my vote was going into Oscar night. I was rooting for Ethan Hawke, but mainly because I thought we were getting Oscar winner Timothée Chalamet. So I was voting for my favorite, but also realizing that my vote doesn't matter because this was going to be the year they finally anointed Sir Timmy. Marty Supreme seemed tailor-made to get him an Oscar, and I would have sighed and rolled my eyes had they given it to him, but I would have been happy. I mean, that might not be the best word to use, but I would have been satisfied that I never had to hear that this kid is overdue. He's only been allowed to rent a car with no loopholes for 5 years, so let's chill on the narratives a little bit, okay? Richard Burton never won, Peter O'Toole never won, they made Paul Newman wait until he was in his 60s. You, sir, are in no way overdue. You, sir, still got some dues that need a paying. I also don't hate Chalamet. I don't want anyone to come at me for dissing this kid. I thought he was good in Marty Supreme. That role is perfect for his energy, and I really believed him as an entitled little prick who thinks he's better than everyone. Go figure. I also liked him in Bones and All, and a few other roles, but I'm not engraving his names on any plaques quite yet. Who do you think you are? I didn't see you living inside a bear, putting on fake teeth or pounds of makeup, and last I checked, Marty didn't have no terminal illness. So how you think you getting an Oscar just for wearing a little John Waters stash? You know Timmy's gonna get real fat in the next 10 years to play William Howard Taft in some real crappy biopic we all gonna have to pretend to like. Nah, you're gonna have to wait like Leo, my man. This guy tried earthin' to get an Oscar. Finally got it. Then he started giving natural and nuanced performances that the Oscars no longer care about. I don't care how good you are at acting. You already got your Oscar, Leo. Now step aside and let another pretty little mouth get one. But MBJ winning? That was the best case scenario I didn't see coming. He won the SAG, but I thought that was more due to Sinners love. Also, Timothy won last year. And also, Michael B. Jordan is just a classy guy and a good actor. But I didn't think he was getting an Oscar. And honestly, I underestimated him too. I had him in my top 5 for Best Actor, but mainly because he headlined my favorite movie of the year. It would be weird if I snubbed him. But I didn't really have him in winning contention. I picked Jesse Plemons for my awards, but I would have gone Ethan Hawke or Leo, who hasn't won my award yet, before I gave it to Michael B. Jordan. It wasn't until I watched the VFX breakdown for Sinners and realized the amount of acting he did. Now, he plays twins in the film, and this is probably going to sound dumb as soon as it leaves my mouth, but I did really forget that it was just one guy. Smoke and Stack look the same, but they are two completely different people, and I was never confused as to which one I was watching. And that's a testament to Michael B. Jordan being damn good in this movie. So even though my vote was Ethan Hawke, I am so stoked that this happened. Great job, Oscars.